On the dark and chilly evening of January 18th, 1970, two college freshmen, married Malarik and Karen Ferrell, were in downtown Morgantown, West Virginia, to see a movie at the Metropolitan Theater. Unfortunately, this would be their last outing. After the movie, the two young women decided to hitchhike back to their dorm and was last seen getting into what was described as a cream-colored sedan, never to be seen again. That is until 88 days later, when after mysterious letters and multiple search and rescues, in the middle of the woods just south of Morgantown, a policeman sat down for a cigarette when before he had a chance to light it, let out a scream. He had found the girls decapitated and headless. But after countless hours and many years after their discovery, a killer was never convicted. When I was younger and growing up, my parents always told me to never hitchhike, or I might end up like the girls. I always heard misconstrued stories of what had happened to them and where their bodies were actually found. That is until 2017, when a multimedia journalist by the name of Kendall Perkinson produced the podcast Married and Karen, the WVU COED murders, with journalist Sarah McLachlan and writer Jeffrey Fuller. The team dove deep into the murders, with the podcast housing the most extensive collection of information surrounding the case. After listening to their well-documented research and contacting Kendall for more information, I decided to take a paranormal approach, investigating the site of where their bodies were found, looking for answers, to make contact with Merritt and Karen, and to help finding a name of a killer. I didn't plan to use any of the footage of us walking into the woods, but as I was reviewing it, something terrifying caught my attention. As we're walking to the location of where Merritt and Karen's bodies were found, something is captured lurking behind a tree. And as soon as I saw this, I thought this could be Merritt or Karen. However, it could be some sort of distortion within the camera's information, or maybe pareidolia, a type of apophenia, which makes our brains think something looks like a person. But I'll leave it up to you to decide whether this is a spirit or a trick of the mind. We're at the site of the WVU COED murders. Married Malarik and Karen Ferrell, their bodies were found here over 50 years ago. The two girls were found decapitated and headless, and their heads were never found. And in 2018, I was out here with Zach Richardson, where we had some very, very disturbing communication, some very disturbing disembodied voices captured on audio, as well as the two very malevolent voices that literally made us drive off because we heard it by where our car is parked. You can use our energy if you need to. Can you make that go higher than 0.5?
I don't like that.
Can you make that go higher than 0.5?
I don't like that.
Dude, it just went to 0.6. Oh my god.
I zoomed in on it. I physically cannot be in here right now. And I don't know why. Like, I'm gonna puke. I physically cannot be in here right now. And I don't know why. Like, I'm gonna puke. What's this one? What the fuck was that? Dead. What? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Right after I said that?
Yeah.
Sounded like it echoed me. Sounded like it echoed me. Sounded like it echoed me. Hidden. 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 Sounded like it echoed me. Hidden.
Dude, that was a fucking voice, dude. Oh shit. Zach, unlock my fucking door, dude.
We're out here tonight. We're gonna do some experiments. We're gonna try and see if we can get that communication to happen again. And it's already a nerve-wracking night. Like, it is dark. This, you guys can't even see what we're seeing. That's how dark it is. The only illumination you're seeing right now is coming off of the full spectrum light Marcus has. Man, it feels great. It feels great to actually be back out investigating. But it feels very tense here. We're gonna start off tonight with just doing an EMF reading to see if any type of electromagnetic energy is in the area. And then we're gonna do an Estes method spirit box session here in the woods. So their bodies were found only 300 feet off of the road. And we'll show an aerial picture here of exactly where their bodies were. And this is basically where they were found. We're about 300 feet off of the road. You have to think this happened back in the 70s in January. And I'm assuming, and what everyone else believes, is that there was one killer. So for a person to drag two bodies out here, I think 300 feet would be far enough. But
there's a depression right here.
so it's pitch black on this camera that's in my hand right now because so it is pitch black in the woods right now. We can barely see the sky through the tops of the trees. I'm gonna go ahead and, do you have the EMF detector? All right, so right now we're getting a baseline reading of 0.0 milligauss. It is currently fluctuating between 76.6 degrees and 76.4 degrees. Not feeling it's really hard without him over here. really hard without him over here. Marcus, come over here, bro. Marcus, come over here, bro. I want to start together.
Sorry, I was looking around.
Oh no, you're fine. I want us to start together here. That way we can get a bait. Like if there's anything in the area.
You guys see it? It was like a.
If there's anything in the area.
You guys see it? It was like a. Kind of like sound, like a moan.
If you look at all this brush, it's pushed down, so I'm sure we're around animals.
Oh yeah,
we're stomping ground.
We're definitely around some animals. Like you'll probably see a deer or something come through here. But I want to open the line of communication to Malarik and Karen. My name is Danny, and I hope you remember me. I was here before, and I have visited you before. And last time I was here with my friends Steve Hummel and Victoria Glover South, and we actually left a little memorial for you here.
I even stopped and kind of looked over here, but as I looked over that way, it kind of felt the same energy as it felt where we were standing, so it wasn't that strong. But the more I came over here, it just kind of bottlenecked into this area right here.
There's this dark voice that kept coming through the last time I was here, and then that is who I think me and Zach heard, like
right.
Physically, audibly heard with our own ears.
Disembodied.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is weird too. Look at this. It's like a triangle, just like the girls when they were covered up. There's that wood in the triangle, like in the photo. And here's some stuff. And here's some stuff.
And it could be with you, Danny. You're more in tune with them than we are, you know.
Yeah.
We're here for the first time, so.
Yeah.
I'm Steve, by the way. This is Vicky. We're friends with Danny, so.
Malarik and Karen, that's for you.
And we'll get something a little bit better for you
Yeah.
down the road.
If you can come here and come communicate with us, I have this green light in my hand, and if you can come up here and touch this device in my hand, it'll let us know that you're here with us. The degrees have dropped.
As soon as you said that, Danny, a leaf dropped right beside you.
Really?
Yeah. Are you here? Are you here with us?
It is now at 74.4 degrees. No changes in milligauss. Malarik and Karen, if you're here and you would like to communicate with us, please come forward and make your presence known. We would love for you to communicate with us.
No, we're hearing dogs, right?
Yeah. .0, 74.4 it's holding. It hasn't even fluxed. Not once. Malarik and Karen, I'm going to set this device Set this down. Can you walk over to this area? Can you walk right through this path? And touch that green light that's on the ground? Or can you speak into one of the microphones on our cameras? That was a dog, right? Yeah.
That doesn't sound
Okay.
like a dog. That sounds like a person.
So,
It was at least 100 yards away. If not more.
Malarik, Karen, I know your names haven't been said in a long time, but I need you to come and communicate with us in some way or form. And the easiest might just be walking right in front of me where that green light is. A few years ago, you made this device go to 0.6 when I asked you to. When I asked you to.
Well, Malarik, Karen, my name's Marcus. Just want to let you know we don't mean any harm whatsoever. We just simply wish to talk to you, get some sort of an understanding of where the rest of you may be, so you may too get rest. Understand what got you out here, what drove that person to bring you out here. Hope to give you maybe at least some closure so you can rest. I'll say that again, Malarik. We just want to maybe try to find some sort of closure for you so you may get rest. We know you were laid in your final place without the better half of your body, and that can be quite restless.
I'm getting no fluctuations whatsoever.
Try moving.
Is there something or someone not allowing you to talk to us?
Well, it could be that they don't have a head. Seriously.
Oh, that was weird. But no, like, they've talked before. They have. But no, like, they've talked before. They have. But there is something out here. So the Estes method is a method developed by Carl Pfeiffer and Connor Randall of the Hellier case when they were doing Spirits of the Stanley out at the Stanley Hotel. What Marcus is about to do, he is going to be wearing headphones while his eyes are closed, listening only to the spirit box and not to the questions that we're asking. So we're hoping that whatever communication that we do get is intelligent and not compromised. Since we can't hear the spirit box, we're only relying on what Marcus is hearing, but we're also going to be running a digital recorder recording the spirit box, so if Marcus misses something or doesn't catch a word in time, then we'll have it recorded on audio on here. Stop that, stop.
Whisper. Dead.
Hello?
Who's trying to communicate with us? Merritt and Karen, do you remember me? If you're here, can you come over and communicate with us? Merritt and Karen, do you remember me?
Nick?
Nick's not here. Who is Nick? Is it someone that you knew? Was there something malevolent here? Where was this crime taking place? Do you know where you were murdered at?
Down.
That was so weird. A lot of weird noises. We know.
Yeah, they stopped.
It's like we know.
Yeah, they stopped.
A lot of weird noises. We know.
Yeah, they stopped.
It's like we know.
Yeah, they stopped. Do you know me? Merritt and Karen, if that is you, can you say one of our names?
I'm getting syllables, not full words.
Is it hard?
Clear, though.
Is it hard for you to
Very
speak?
obviously a voice. Can you tell me your name? Who's trying to talk to me? Who's trying to talk right now?
Marcus is communicating. Or is trying to communicate with a spirit, asking his own questions right now.
Tell me your name.
As we continue the Estes method, 2 disembodied voices are captured on my camera's microphone, and they both say, "Come with me." During my years of paranormal investigating and countless hours of evidence reviews, I've never heard 2 consecutive disembodied voices say the exact same thing. Could this be Merritt and Karen trying to reach out and lead us to answers? Or is this something more sinister, trying to lure us deeper into the darkness?
Bubble? Trouble? I think it's a trouble.
You're in trouble? Were you in trouble? Who's in trouble? You're in trouble? Were you in trouble? Who's in trouble?
You won't get in trouble if you just tell me your name. It won't hurt you.
Merritt and Karen, I've never tried this experiment out here with you. But there's a device that Marcus is listening to, and you need to speak into that device so he can hear you. You can use those frequencies to say words.
Who is that? What was that noise? Is that a person or is that a noise? Or was it neither? Car. I heard someone scream. Sounded like it said, "Leave me."
There's 2 cars, and it stopped by your car again. That's the same car. Another one coming.
Who are you? That's what someone just said. Something just came across and said, Who are you?
Sometimes it's hard to understand the responses coming through the spirit box. While Marcus hears, who are you? Upon reviewing the digital recorder, we know that the responses were different. This is a reminder to always record and review audio during different experiments.
We're here to find
so
out.
Plain. My name is Marcus. I'm just here to talk to you and hear you. You haven't been heard in a long time, and we're just here to hear you.
My name's Danny.
We're here to give you a voice. Will you lend us that ability to give you a voice?
Marcus just decided to talk to whatever he's communicating with. To whatever he's communicating with. Who is in these woods with us?
Morgan. Or Morgan or unorgan? It's not like it's unorgan.
Do you think this is unorganized?
I have the worst feeling on my spine ever. Like someone's... I have the worst feeling on my spine ever. Like someone's standing behind me.
I just heard a growl. Something growled.
You want to take over, Dan?
Dude, something just went like a snarl.
Something's walking towards us. Something's walking towards us. Who's there? Who's there? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm not liking the feeling out here.
No.
I'm not liking the feeling out here.
No, I'm not either. Something's right there, dude.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I saw eyes. You see eyes? Shining right back there. Danny, something snarled. Yo, something's yelling at this. Something just yelled.
I'm getting really uneasy out here. Like there's a, like I can't gulp for air kind of feeling. It's rather suffocating in a way. Who's affecting? Who's affecting us? Tell me your name. Tell me your name. It said right here?
Something very terrified. It sounded like it said right here. Or someone, rather.
I want to know the truth. I want to know who killed them.
Are you scared? Is there something here that's scared? Please don't be afraid. We're not here to hurt.
If you're around us, make a noise. If you're around us, make a noise. I feel like I just heard a female voice. Not come through the spirit box, like audible. Did the person who committed the crime still alive? Can they be found? Merritt and Karen, can your heads be found? Where are they located? Yo, that was fucking movement. There was movement back there.
Them. That was a dart. That was the first time I've heard that voice. It was deep and male. Oh, dude, I got chills.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Here, take this. Switch me.
That gave me chills.
I want to get the fuck out of here.
I kind of do too. I'm not gonna lie. That gave me chills like crazy. I didn't like that.
There's so many fucking cars coming through.
Yeah. I'm creeped.
After an intense communication session and the slight fear of someone breaking into my car, we decide to pack up the gear and get out of the woods. But as we make it back to the road, there's a feeling that Marcus can't shake. Oh shit.
It's on me, dude.
I can't.
It's on me.
You okay, dude? You need to get the fuck out of here.